Hello, gorgeous mums. So I am jumping in today to do a free little mini training. And this is for everyone in my Empowered Working Mum Collective. Now, this is not necessarily just for working mums. This is for any mums or anyone really. All of the tools that I give, and some specifics are related to being a mum or a working mum. However, all of the tools can be used for absolutely anybody in life. So, what do I vision to happen here? So, today I'm going to start by talking about mindset. And over the next 4 days, I will do a different topic every day, around about 15 minutes, I reckon it'll go for. Just a little bit of a training and some information into how I work, how the modality that I use, neuro-linguistic programming, works, and how it's actually changed my life and how it can do the same for you. So today will be about mindset. Tomorrow will be about the nervous system. The next day will be about feminine energy and spirituality, which I'm absolutely loving speaking into lately. And then the fourth day will be about empowerment and stepping into that version of yourself that you want to be. So it all starts with mindset. So what do I want to speak about in mindset? So I wrote myself a little list so that I checked off because I can get very sidetracked. That's not going to happen. So one of the key things with mindset and how I actually found coaching neuro-linguistic programming and rewiring my brain and my mindset is all to do with how we speak to ourselves. So I burnt out a few years ago significantly to the point where I was pediatric nursing at the time and I couldn't actually physically get to work anymore. It had been a long time coming. I'd become an alcoholic. I was drinking to numb my feelings. I was eating shit. I was binge eating. I was treating my family like shit, yelling at the kids, moody, depressed, anxious, like all of this stuff. And I had a plan ready to end my life. I hit rock bottom, couldn't work anymore, found myself a coach, started working with her, started learning about mindset and how important it is to start to be aware of the stories we tell ourselves and the thoughts that we're having. So I wonder if you ever catch yourself. You see, 90% of our thoughts every single day are the same. The majority of those, I think it's something like 80% of those, are actually negative. Mine used to be that. Now they're not. Majority of the time they're positive. And if they are negative, I catch them and I reframe them and I change them in that moment. Doesn't take long for me to snap out of a session of feeling bad about myself or having reasons and excuses for things. So the first step in this is awareness, in recognizing what those thoughts are, what those stories are that you're telling yourself. If you can identify them, write them down. Writing them down is powerful. Get them out of your mind and go, no, I choose to not actually listen to those anymore. Because your thoughts create your feelings, which create your actions, which recreates your reality. So if you can change your thoughts, that will create a new reality for you. It all comes back to mindset. Rewiring those patterns and programs that have played out your whole life to create new ones to support yourself. So the next thing I want to talk about is reframing. So reframing those thoughts that we're having that may be negative. So how do we change them? So an example that I want to use here is I can't. A big one before I burnt out. So at the time I was doing pediatric palliative oncology and complex conditions care, case managing kids. I would go and I would sit in an office and I would do work and I would go in and out of the office. And though I found myself getting to that office and I was isolated, I wasn't reaching out for help. I was having these negative thoughts on repeat, creating my reality. And I kept thinking, I can't do this anymore. I just can't do this. And in a way, I think I thought that I can't was meaning that like that was a good thought to have. Like I know that I can't do it anymore. And so this is great, isn't it? I know that something needs to change. Though I wasn't changing anything. I was staying stuck where I was until I reached the point where I actually had to change because I was ready to end my life. And so if I could go back and talk to that past version of myself who was saying, I can't do this, can't do this anymore. I would be at home getting the kids ready for school and going, I can't deal with them. I can't do this every day. Every part of my life was, I can't. And I wonder if this resonates with you. So if I could go back and talk to that version of myself, I would ask her to change her thinking to, how can I? You see, when we speak to ourselves and have these thoughts, creates that feeling within our body. So I can't creates a feeling of, it's almost like a block. I can't do anything, so I'm just going to shut down. Whereas if we speak to ourselves and say, how can I? It's almost like a curiosity, an opening up of, oh, maybe there's a possibility there that I could actually make this happen, that I could get through this and be okay. And so by using that simple little reframe, and this is just one in your life, you can start to feel differently. You can start to go, maybe there's a sliver of hope for me. Maybe life can be great. I can have all that I want. So they're the two that I'm going to leave you with today. Well, there's sort of three things there around mindset. The first is having awareness of your thoughts and the stories you're telling yourself. Start to be aware of them, start to recognize where they're showing up, are there patterns, is there programs that are playing out in your everyday? Write them down, keep a track of them. Then reframe them. Change those thoughts and stories you're having. Ask yourself, is this story true? Do I know for a fact that that's going to happen and that's why I'm not doing the thing? Or is it just an excuse so that I don't have to feel uncomfortable and actually do the thing that I want to do? And use this key one. Instead of I can't, ask yourself, how can I? So the reason that I'm sharing these learnings for you is because I want you to get value out of this. Like one of my key things in running my business is actually about the ripple effect. How can I share what I've learned, how I've grown, and then for you to share that with other women so that we can all live these lives that we want to live. So we can all wake up feeling excited for the day, proud of where we are and excited for where we're going. So tomorrow I'll be talking about the nervous system. The next day, feminine energy and spirituality. And then the last day will be about empowerment. These are all four of the key pillars, the four key pillars in my group coaching program, which starts on Monday the 10th, called The Journey Back to You. This is an amazing coaching container where we can support each other. You can learn the tools and we can lift each other up so that you can journey back to yourself to identify who you are outside of all of those roles and responsibilities that we have as a mum, as an employee, as a business owner, as a woman in life. We deserve to have the best and be the best version of ourselves. And so if you can invest this time and money in yourself, and this is a super affordable 4-week course, and you can start to put yourself on that top of the list, to choose to put you as number one rather than everyone else, because that's what's stopping you. So please reach out if you need any more information. I will pop underneath this video the link to the journey back to you so you can have a look. There is a payment plan if that will help you out to get this done as well. And I really encourage you to put yourself first for once. This four-week course will change your life. You will learn lifelong tools and techniques. You will be able to go deeper and identify the patterns that are playing out in your life. You'll be able to learn the tools to reframe your thinking and to step into that next version of you through the empowerment, through the support of other women who are also on the journey to living their best life. So reach out, and I really hope to see you in there. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow in tomorrow's video, which is the nervous system. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Bye.